For today's video, I'll be showing you one of the remote islands and a very extraordinary place in the world, located in the heart of South Atlantic Ocean. This is the part 1 video which features the capital of St. Helena Island. This is Jamestown. St. Helena Island is one of the most remote islands located in the South Atlantic Ocean. This is my first time to travel to this part of the world, and I was very excited to visit and experience what it's like living in a remote island. St. Helena can be accessed by plane departing from O.R. Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, operated by Airlink every fortnight. The travel time to St. Helena is 6 hours, including a refuel time in Walvis Bay, Namibia, but the return flight is only 4 hours due to the opposite direction of the Earth, spinning on its axis against the direction of the flight. The refuel is to ensure that the plane has a sufficient amount of fuel in case the weather is not ideal to land. After the refuel, the plane takes off to St. Helena. If you wish to travel to St. Helena, please check the website of the airline as the schedule changes, and you can also get information regarding other airports providing flights to St. Helena. After about 4 hours from Walvis Bay, I sighted the island of St. Helena, which appears to be an enormous rock. Indeed, it is the island which is largely a rugged terrain of volcanic origin. After a few minutes, the plane touches the runway, and it was an amazing experience considering that I have arrived in an island in the South Atlantic Ocean. After the plane had taxied, we disembarked and felt the pleasant subtropical weather. Upon arrival at the airport, we have to go through immigration and customs, a similar procedure that you experience visiting a new country. Taxis are available from the airport, or if you know someone from the island, you can arrange to be picked up. Please check the website of St. Helena Government and St. Helena Tourism for further arrival information. The travel time from the airport to Jamestown, the capital of St. Helena where I stayed, was only about less than 25 minutes, and it's a pleasant drive seeing all the wonderful views along the way. Jamestown is nestled between two cliffs that are long and thin. It is where most commercial and work establishments are found, especially from the stretch of Main Street to the seaport area. Jamestown is very small and is best to explore on foot. Local people are very friendly and always willing to help in case you are asking for directions or any recommendations. I stayed at a 2-bedroom guest house arranged by my host, and it was only less than 10 minutes walk to the town center. Close by are small shops and takeaways that are bursting with local and international flavors. The majority of the traditional houses are built of rubble stone and mud mortar in English Georgian style, and some are Grand County houses. Most houses are painted in nude color, complementing the surrounding mountain. Parking is free provided that you park in the designated area. This is where the start of most shops, restaurants, pubs, and offices can be found. Most of the products you can buy are imported and frozen meat. Hence, some items you may find expensive. During the early hours, there are few people selling local fruits and vegetables in the market hall or just outside the hall. Shops and restaurants are open Monday to Friday and limited opening hours on Saturday, while all shops are closed on Sunday. On the main street, you can also find the tourism office where you can ask about some interesting places to visit and ask advice on what are the things you can do while on holiday on the island. Please check the website for the opening hours. You can also find the post office, hotels, and more shops and restaurants in this part of Jamestown. If you're planning to stay in St. Helena, I recommend finding a place to stay here, as most of the things you require are accessible, such as food, personal items, and taxis. This part of Jamestown really showcases the influence of European colonization from the architecture of the buildings. You may notice that there are not a lot of people on the street. This is because most of the clips in this video were taken on Sunday, where most businesses are closed. But during weekdays, the town is very busy and a lot of shops and cafes to visit and enjoy. Towards the end of the shops and hotels is the Castle Garden. This is a good place to sit down and enjoy your favorite snacks with family and friends while watching the world bustle by. The garden is planted with a variety of flowers, herbs, and trees. You can also hear a mixture of bird sounds, especially during the early hours of mornings and evenings. Right after the Castle Garden is the Castle Building, where the government of British Overseas Territories for South Atlantic Ocean is, and where the governor holds office along with the chief secretary and legislative council. This grade 1 listed building was reconstructed in the 1860s due to termite damage. The castle has a foyer, which is the only area open to the public. Opposite the Castle Garden is the grade 1 listed building of St. James Church, considered as the oldest Anglican church in the Southern Hemisphere. The church was named in honor of James, Duke of York, and the town was subsequently named Jamestown. Next to the church and castle building is a free car park and some shops known as Grand Parade. Just right after the Grand Parade is the Arch, where you can climb the stairs to see a different view of Jamestown. Behind the castle is a full-size swimming pool which is open most days from early morning to dusk. It was reopened in 2018 for the installation of a new filtration and pipework system and to meet the current international standards. Walking through the arch will lead you to the seaside, and this is where you get a closer look of the South Atlantic Ocean. Right after the arch, there's a cafe and an area called Muryard, where locals and visitors can enjoy some drinks while listening to a performance from a local band. Another place of interest close by is the Donnes Bar, a perfect place for social gathering at the edge of the ocean. I enjoyed walking along the seaside, particularly during sunset, because I found it very scenic, especially with some boats on standby, adding a silhouette effect with the sun slowly setting down. At the farther end of the seaside is where most visitors who traveled by sea disembark via the wharf steps. It is also where the custom and immigration offices are, along with the yacht club where sailors and locals mingle for a tacos party every Wednesday. Walking back to the Grand Parade and close to the church, there is a short alleyway leading to the famous Jacob's Ladder. Unfortunately, the ladder was closed for restoration work, so I wasn't able to climb and experience the 699 steps. However, you can still go to the top of the ladder called Ladder Hill by taking the road next to the ladder, which will take you about 20 to 25 minutes. And it's a better alternative for those who doesn't like ascending through steps. As you go up, you will slowly see the whole of Jamestown, and it's worth stopping for a few minutes to see the surrounding scenery. Please make sure that you make yourself aware of all oncoming vehicles for your own safety, as sometimes they can be a bit fast, particularly those driving down with less visibility, especially in a sharp curve. Once you reach the top, you will see the viewing area with rail, telescope, and picnic tables. The view from the ladder hill is amazing, especially on a sunny day. You will see the whole of Jamestown, and it seems like an infinity ocean view, which sums up your hard work in climbing up and complete your visit in Jamestown. Aside from scenic nature views, St. Helena offers a variety of cuisine from local to international flavors like Asian, African, and Western. Whether for takeaways or dine-in, there is a lot to choose from. An example is a nice takeaway on Market Street called Mylene's Cuisine, where they serve local and Asian fast food takeaways at very affordable price. I particularly like their tuna steak with salad and fries. Another popular restaurant is the vibrant Ant's Place, located at the rear end of Castle Garden. Well known among locals and sailors, and famous for the local dishes such as fish cakes, St. Helena plo, fresh grilled fish, and a lot more. I also enjoyed the Asian restaurant called Orange Tree Oriental Restaurant next to Mantis Hotel. They serve food with mostly Filipino cuisine and has a karaoke for those who love to sing after a tasty meal. The owner of the restaurant is always there to serve your chosen food and will sing with you too. I particularly like their tuna bites, fried noodles, tuna cooked in coconut milk, and a lot more. St. Helena will always be special to me, particularly all the very friendly and warm local people that I have met. and hope to see them again in the future. I think that it's the local people that make the island even more beautiful and memorable experience. Another visit is surely on my travel list. Please stay tuned for the part 2 of my trip to St. Helena. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more getaways when you will. Thank you for watching.